Can we talk about Angry Birds ripoffs?
Oh yeah. Oh man, hit the theme song.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Angry Birds.
Angry Birds ripoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want some music for this?
Yeah,
we
this
did.
is
Get some birds.
There was a game called Angry Birds, and then there were 5 games called Angry Birds, and there's also 20 games that try to trick you into thinking they're Angry Birds games.
Well, let's try that theme song again, but now sing the whole thing. Shit.
We did it.
No, that's not the right one. Fuck
That's
it.
Angry Birds was a game where you fling a bird into some blocks and knock them over. All right. So there's like 90...
How real quick, how would a different Scottish dog bark? There's 2 Scottish dogs, and one goes roof. What is this other Scottish?
Earth! Stop trying to cheer me up.
Dan, you don't pretend to be grumpy when you're that delightful.
Society's a lie.
You're being delightful.
The anarchists were right the whole time. Like, fucking, I'm gonna get an Antifa tattoo and then ask them what they are. Just like people do with like Pickle Rick and stuff. I'm just gonna get a tattoo of Antifa and then take it to a convention and go, look. I have no problem if you have a tattoo. I have no problems with people that get tattoos of stuff. I used when I was in my 20s. I would be like, "Oh, what are you doing that for?" I explained that last week. I've come around on you kids. You're great. You should fucking attach a third arm to your chest. Like, the fucking world's ending, man. Just don't hurt anybody else or yourself.
Like, make sure that was a consensual arm that you got. That arm.
Yeah, get it from like a store or something. Don't get it from like your parents. I mean, get 2 from your parents if you can. That's privilege. Get a third one from maybe I don't know, some kind of stem cell. So there's this game. So there's Angry Birds. There's Angry Birds 2. There's Star Wars Angry Birds. There's Star Wars Angry Birds 2. There's Angry Birds Match 3s. There's Angry Birds Transformers. These are all Angry Birds. Hey, you made a game. It's very successful. Keep making build your empire. I have no beef with capitalism. But this guy, I can't pronounce his name. Chala, if you go to the App Store and type in Angry Birds and start scrolling down, you will soon come to a sea of con artistry from someone named Chala Pop Kajan Kakachitiki.
That better be right.
His games include Bomber Birds, Angryland, Hockey Birds, The Angry Sports Tournament, Racing Birds, Real Road Car Angry Driver. These are all the same guy.
Are they good games?
I'm not going to download them. There's one. I looked at the reviews of when I get to the last one, I'll read one review. Ninja Birds, The Angry Dungeon. You're not fooling anybody. Jewel Birds, Angry Blast Dungeon. Warrior Birds, The Destroy Angry Soldiers. Dan, are you reading these wrong? No, it's just Fisher Birds, Feeding in Angry Aquatic. Birds and Blocks 2. That's not him. That's this is just a person doing an Angry Bird. It's just Birds and Blocks 2, and they're not angry. They're like regular birds. They're like placid, but they're shaped exactly like Angry Birds. They're just not angry. It's called Birds and Blocks 2. Magic Birds, Marvelous Angry Territory Pop. And of course, the best of them all, the one with a title that doesn't even fit in the App Store. There's nowhere you can get the full title. Even if you click on it, it doesn't expand enough for you to ever see the end of the title. Angry Ninja Paratrooper Pilot versus Birds Free Game, Zero Injustice 2.
These are all programmed games that you could potentially buy?
Yeah, and this guy did. There's one review of that one, and it says, and the guy says, headline of the review is, "They tried," and his review is, "I downloaded this app as a joke," and 3 stars.
That's not bad.
I just think, I mean, that guy should be ashamed of himself, right?
Chalet Pop?
Yeah, Chalet Pop.
Chalet Pop, Manchichi,
It's
what
a
was his
great name. It's like Montachai Tiki.
There's one fly in this fucking...
I know, this episode is like, it's the fly
Yeah.
of Breaking Bad. But
FaceTime
us.
in public.